If you kneel down to greet your pastor, and you don't kneel down to greet your husband, you are a hypocrite. That's the truth. If you...
Sir, what will a woman whose husband does not take her suggestions or her advice, but after when he makes mistakes or his decisions go wrong, he spiritualizes it and will not accept that he made mistakes?
All of us are like that. We are all like that. But the truth is, you see, when we talk about suggestion, how you suggest matters. Men don't listen to what you say after. Your tone matters a lot. That's what some women do. I'm telling you something. He won't listen to that thing you are telling him as if you are his mother. He was young, they shouted on him. He went to school, they shouted on him. He went to university, they shouted on him. He's now married again, you are shouting on him. No, now. So you have to know how to present the facts. When you are giving him a counsel, put it with love. That is why some women believe that there are some men that don't listen at all. They do, but you don't know the right. How come he listens to his mother? You think his mother has charm? It's not charm. The mother will first pray, "Oh, come me, my only son, my wonderful son." Am I correct? Yes, my wonderful son, my great son. My mother calls me man of God. She doesn't call me my name. She says, "Man of God, how are you? How are you?" My father calls me apostle. Apostle, how are you? How are you? Okay. Okay, can I say something? I don't know how you are going to see it. You that gave birth to me. The presentation. Imagine you tell your husband, you know they hear what? They hear what? They hear what? That's what I'm telling you. You say you should take your suggestion. You are a lecturer, he's a student, so you are lecturing him. You don't give advice like that. You calm down. You calm down. And the truth that men, God has to heal us. The way to hear a man come out to say, "I was wrong," is not something that is common. God is helping us gradually. As we are working with God, some of us can come out now and say, "I made a mistake. I would have listened to you." So don't expect it to be automatic. Gradually, it's going to get better. And thank God that he spiritualizes it. You should be happy that he took it to the spirit realm. You should be excited. Keep praying for him and keep telling him with the right tone. Amen. A woman told me that the husband doesn't like to kiss her. I said, "Then you kiss him." He said, when they sit on the chair, if she move close, the husband wants, if you want to kiss the man, I said, let him keep moving. He'll get to the edge, he will fall. If he gets to the edge, either he stop there or he will fall down. Let her keep telling him. Let her derive joy in one day. There are men that are not grown. They didn't grow up like that. They grew up in the barrack. Oh, shobe, hey, oh, shobe, hey, oh, shobe. They didn't grow up like that. So gradually, it begins, especially if you are coming to this kind of church, you will learn it. You will learn it. Begin to say the right words. When I say sweet words, it's not more grace. So when we say sweet, it's right words. Tell her she's special. Tell her you love her. Tell her what she means to you. Look around you. You, who would have married you with all your character? God brought this woman into your life. Let her know you appreciate. Let her know she means a lot to you. With time, as you are praying for her and you keep allowing him hear these kind of messages, you'll begin to learn those things.
If your husband is a politician and he is asking you to stop going to church or you leave the marriage because he doesn't go to church, what should you do?
Politics doesn't stop people from going to church. There are politicians who are sitting here now. There are people who are in politics and they are in church. You see, most times when we say, we start binding husbands, see, because they allow us to go to church. They don't allow us to go to church, they stop us. You that is coming to church, does your character reflect church? Does your character reflect church? If the man knows you are going to a place and he's not seeing change in your life, he will stop you. Are you following what I'm saying? If you kneel down to greet your pastor and you don't kneel down to greet your husband, you are a hypocrite. That's the truth. If you honor your pastor, you don't honor your husband. It's hypocrisy. Honor him. When there are women that have brought their husband to this church, the man was not even a Christian. I'm not talking of politician only. The man is in church now. Because they honor him, they get back home. You have not cooked for the children, you have not cooked at home, you have not done anything. Blah! You are in church. People are hungry at home, and you are there. Today, oh. The husband said, no problem. You will come back today. So make sure you give to Caesar what is Caesar. Honor him. Make sure things are okay in the house. Come back from the church. Tell him that sweet thing that you heard that can make your marriage okay. My husband, do you know you are a special man? He said, what happened? You are a gift to me. Hey. I thank God I married you. Ha! Thank you. Anyway I've made you angry, please forgive me. I go to go this church now. Yeah. But if you come back and all the message I preach, innocently, I'm talking about a strong man in your village. Your husband is the one coming to your head. Your husband, you come back home and you face him. All the prayers of attack is on him. There are pastors who divide marriages with prophecy. So use prophecy. Say your husband is after you. Your husband wants to use you. They not use you since you don't born 4 children. When you still there fruitful to be used, you were not used. It's after 5 children when there's nothing to be used. What can they use? Innocent men are being called wizards. There are some, in fact, a woman, one of our committed partners somewhere in the world, she stopped talking to me because I told her your husband is not a demon. Papa, check him. I said, you see this person I'm seeing is not a demon. I said, no, check him. More than 5, when a woman has too many prophets. More than 5 prophets I've told her. I look at the man in the eyes of the spirit. I wasn't seeing what they were seeing. That kind of man will not allow her to go to church. Because he believes that church is causing more problem in his home. So most time it's the woman's fault. When he knows you are going to that church to help his political career. My husband, we are coming from church. Oh. I took your picture, I took your poster to the altar. This election, you must win. We say, I bet they go. Listen to this. I don't know the statistics or how many hours a day a man should be with his phone or how many minutes a day a man should be with a phone. But when it's time to give attention to the children, give attention. Sometimes, let me tell women something. Sometimes when a man is, let me tell you the way men are. Because this thing they mentioned, Mama complained that I was guilty of it. I will tell you why. Men, they are one way. A woman can do 5 things at the same time. As she's cooking, she's checking whether the clothes outside are dry. She's checking whether the children outside. Once a man is on doing one thing, he's there. So you have to start teaching him how to, my husband, I know you are talking to your business partner, but at least if the children come in, also give them attention. Because once the man starts chatting, they are talking to you, hey, come on, go and meet your mother. Yeah. Go. There's nothing wrong to be on your phone, but learn to give attention to the family. Do your best. A time comes, 20 years time, 15, if you have children that are 5 years, 6 years, 4 years, 8 years, a time is going to come. If you want to kill yourself on the phone, you'll be free. When your child is 18, 17, in fact, you'll be begging them to talk to you. Are you following what I'm saying? You'll be begging. Sometimes I tell my children, Una know they call person. Won't you people call me? They say, Daddy, what's wrong with you? I say, hell! See my life. I'm now begging, won't you call me? Call me. They say, okay. Drop your phone. They'll now call back. Say, have I called? I say, this is not what I'm saying. Just sit down, miss me and call me. Daddy, we are watching you. We know you are okay. We don't want to disturb you. A time is going to come. You have all that. You don't know the time is coming that you and your wife, those who are grandfathers today and great-grandfather, you and your wife, now you are now like newly wedded. You don't know what to do with yourself. You are now both useless. You don't know. You don't know. You are looking at your wife is looking at you. You are looking at your wife. You don't know what to do with yourself again. So a time is going to come, sir. For now, give that child. Because one thing I noticed, if I thank God for my wife, I'm being honest, she covered many parts for me. Because if I had to relive my life, I would have given my children more attention. I gave ministry more attention. Are you following what I'm talking about? If I want to relive my life, they are okay, they are fine, they are okay. All of them fear God, they love God. But I would have created more memories with them. Taking them out, sitting with them, gisting with them. I would have done that more. But I said, souls, 5 billion souls. I must save the world. So now, I look at them, and they are grown, they love the Lord. I'm like, oh, the time I went to do that year crusade that I finished the crusade, it was problem that came out of that crusade. Instead of souls, I would have stayed at home. Are you following what I'm talking about? So now your children are still lead to this time they are growing up. As a father, you need to know them. You need to understand them. There are times to be on the phone, but you need this time to be with them. Spend it with them. Relate with them. Know what's happening in their life. They come back from school, know what's happening in their life. So that at the end of the day, you don't make any mistake. Nobody will regret here. Amen. Nobody will regret here.
Amen.
Final question. Please, sir, is sex everyday thing in marriage?
No. No. Even God rested on the 7th day. No. 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 No.
She said, even when we are outside the house for business or retreat, the man wants sex.
Yes. What's that? We are for retreat and you feel like having retreat with you. You retreat together, but understand as a man, even government says Saturday and Sunday don't come to work. Saturday and Sunday don't come to work. That's what government said. There is time to rest, relax. Relax, let her rest. There are times let the body rest. The body should relax so that it can reboot again, reorganize again, and balance. Rest. Rest. God rested. And I said, have you seen any of the person that your husband does what he does with? He said, you have seen like 3. I said, what is that thing that is common about them? He said, they dress very well. I said, that's why it's cheating. Start dressing. Because the way she came, in as much as you are praying and believing God, start doing the right things. And pray for him. There are families today, it is a pattern. It was in their father. It was in their brother. Even though the man tries to love you, it runs in the family. You have to lift him up before God and keep praying for him. And don't quarrel and fight and push him out. You are trying to bring him in. Don't use your character to push him out. Use your prayer to bring him in, your character to keep him. And God will give you grace. Can we rise on our feet?